Coming to you live, on tape, and heavily edited. This is your theme park news for the week of October 25th, 2023. Guys, it's Matt, and I need some help. Well, actually, welcome to the show first. I almost forgot that part where I welcome you. Okay, back to the exciting part. I'm looking for some park correspondents that want to pop in for segments. If you want to contribute, send an email to tpnnmatt@gmail.com. And if I know anything about editing, there's probably a graphic on that screen right now that says it. Let me know what you guys want to cover, and we'll get you involved with the show. I've got a few field reporters joining to cover everything from merchandise to parenting in the coming weeks, but I'd like to find more to expand the show in exciting ways and honestly just to get more people involved. But for now, the thing you've all come to see, the main event, the big chinchilla, I don't know if that's a thing. Headlines. The thing that's got me the most excited, Entertainment Weekly has revealed the long-rumored Haunted Mansion Parlor Lounge will be aboard the Disney Treasure when it sets sail next year. On the menu are ghostly craft cocktails inspired by the classic fan favorite attraction. Expect to see all the staples like the iconic purple wallpaper and the hitchhiking ghosts. In a press release, Disney revealed legendary characters from Haunted Mansion attractions at Disney parks around the world, as well as new seafaring arrivals, will come out to socialize in mysterious ways throughout the experience. Hey, maybe we'll come face to face with ghoulish sailor Captain Gore. Wouldn't that be something? All questions will be answered when the Haunted Mansion Parlor materializes on the decks of the Disney Treasure, launching in 2024. A new water park is coming to Virginia, just north of King's Dominion. Kalahari Resorts is scheduled to open its 5th African-themed water park in Spotsylvania, Virginia. The 907-room hotel and 175,000 square foot indoor water park will feature slides, a wave pool, and surf park. Also planned are 10 acres of outdoor pools and a 90,000 square foot adventure park with rides, a rope course, climbing walls, a dozen food and beverage offerings, and more than 150,000 square feet of meeting and convention space, which is roughly the square feet of run-on sentence that I just wrote. Similar to competitor Great Wolf Lodge, Kalahari Resorts features water parks in Texas, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Wisconsin. The Virginia location is expected to open sometime in 2026. That's a long way away. That sounds like a future date. Universal has announced the name of the year-round... I gotta get some pep. Universal has announced the name of the year-round haunt coming to Las Vegas's Area 15 Entertainment District. Universal Horror Unleashed will feature a variety of unique, immersive, and horror-centric experiences that will surround eerie eateries and bone-chilling bar areas. But just don't try to say all of that stuff because the alliteration almost killed me. The press release says that Universal Horror Unleashed is another way we are using our unique style of horror storytelling to engage fans of this genre. Guests can expect a continuously updated experience with must-see events and one-of-a-kind merchandise. No release date was given to when we can experience the horror, but rumors are 2025. SeaWorld Orlando is making room for a new delivery. 3 small-toothed sawfish pups have arrived, a rare milestone for the endangered species. SeaWorld is the sole U.S. aquarium to house the animals and the second worldwide to have a successful birth. The small-toothed sawfish has been on the decline since they became the first marine fish to be protected by the Endangered Species Act 20 years ago. The newborns included 2 females and 1 male, which are the exact demographics I dealt with growing up. I feel like I should give this little guy some advice, as I too had to grow up with 2 sisters. 1. Lock the bathroom door. Always. This is important, even underwater. Learn to play alone. They're not going to share their toys, and if they do, it's going to be a trap. Do not fall for it. Also, everything's a trap. Get used to all the giggling, and yes, they're going to be giggling about you. Get yourself a fancy parka. This really has nothing to do with your sisters. I just always wanted a fancy parka and I never had one. I wish somebody had given me that advice. Go get yourself a parka. Just don't make that mistake. Rock that parka. And this is probably the most important piece of advice. No matter how much you fight with them, always protect them. If they're getting bullied, then you put out that sawtooth beak and you unleash fury. Trust me, it'll pay off later. And they'll be like, oh, You used to bully us when you were young. Yeah, but I protected you guys against bullies. That's how you have a nice adult relationship with your sisters. The Disney parks aren't the only ones with a 4K. On November 10th, the 11th annual Light the Way 5K speeds through Dollywood. Runners will make their way through a course lit by 6 million Christmas lights. Good Lord, that's a lot of lights. Please be careful. Do not trip. Do not break the lights. This is just going to be a disaster. Look, no way am I running anywhere, but if I did, the beautiful Smoky Mountain Christmas setting at Dollywood wouldn't be a bad place to do it. I'm still not doing it, but it wouldn't be horrible. I'd probably trip on some of those Christmas lights. Proceeds from the event benefit Keep Sevier Beautiful and the Shared Forward program. Disneyland's refurbishment of their Paradise Pier Hotel will soon be finished as it transforms into the Pixar Place Hotel on January 30th, 2024. While it remained open during construction, the finished guest rooms will be sporting new Pixar decor. The lobby will feature the beloved Luxo Jr. sitting on the Pixar ball. The Great Maple Restaurant will open next month ahead of the official rebrand, which joins the already open fitness center and rooftop pool. Personally, I'm kind of glad construction is finally ending. I had to walk over from the Grand Californian and pick up a rental car from the hotel when I was there in April, and I circled the building like 8 times before I figured out where the entrance was. I was like climbing through construction sites and over backhoes. I fell into a manhole. Do you think there's an Enterprise rental car in that manhole? There was not. It was a manhole. It was a sewer. It wasn't even a turtle. In a few weeks, Disney World will start its annual transformation into a holiday wonderland. New this year is the Frozen Holiday Surprise. Starting on November 7th, the Magic Kingdom welcomes Olaf, Anna, Elsa, and Kristoff to the Cinderella Castle stage. The nightly show culminates with the iconic castle being transformed into a shimmering, crystallized palace with projections that will remain on the castle until park close. The one thing that comes as no surprise is the enduring popularity of the Frozen franchise. Disney will start defrosting even more of your money on November 7th. Not to be outdone by its Hollywood sibling, Universal Orlando Resort announced its Holiday 2023 offerings. In addition to the Wizarding World and Grinchmas events, Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's will be returning. Featuring balloons, holiday floats, and jolly performers, this year's parade will welcome Despicable Me, Shrek, and Madagascar. I guess those are people. Make sure you stay till the end to catch a glimpse of the festive fat man Santa Claus and the lighting of an 80-foot Christmas tree. Also returning are Mannheim Steamroller, not to be confused with the manhole that I fell into. They'll be rocking holiday hits like that one song that you always hear in all of those Christmas light YouTube videos. Guests can rock out with live performances on December 2nd, 3rd, 9th, and 10th. If that's not enough cheer to fill your cocoa mug, I don't think that's a saying. There's Universal's Holiday Tour, a guided romp through all the holiday offerings across the resort, plus character breakfasts and a ton of seasonal food, beverages, and entertainment at City Walk. Holiday festivities are set to unwrap at Universal Orlando starting November 17th. And that's all the news I saw this week, but what's the news on those park vloggers? There's only one way to find out. Let's get into vlogger vibe. I'm doing that thing with my hands that Sarah told me not to do. We covered the newly revealed name of Universal's Las Vegas Halloween Horror Nights attraction, but I'm not nearly the expert Alicia Stella is, and over at Theme Park Stop, she's breaking down all of the rumors and diving into the permits of Universal Horror Unleashed. Find out everything she knows about the new venue over at Theme Park Stop. The Haunt Girls are heading into the Horrors of Bloomfest 2023 at Universal Orlando. Hang out as they take in the creepy photo ops and sit in on the Halloween Horror Nights Q&A panel. Get spooked with the pair at Haunt Girls. Wow. Get spooked with the pair over at Haunt Girls. Fresh Baked Disney is here to give us an update on all things happening with Disneyland construction. Look at that. There's snow on the castle. That's crazy. That's Southern California. Traverse the park with David at Fresh Baked Disney. That's all I've got for you this week. Follow along with TPNN for weekly updates on a ton of theme parks. Plus, I'm working on a few fun videos that expand on some of the ideas we're covering in the main show. And it kind of gives me some evergreen content that's not like weekly and timely. Plus, if you want to get involved, drop me a line at tpnnmatt@gmail.com. I'd love to be able to feature some of your pics and vids. Until next week, I'm Matt, and this was your theme park news. Now we spin. Now we just spin. dizzy.